You've seen dictators, you've seen billionaires, but Kim Jong-un, he's the strangest hybrid of both. Part warlord, part luxury influencer, living a life so secretive, even his yachts are a classified national asset. While most of North Korea lives in poverty and isolation, Kim rolls around in a bulletproof convoy that costs more than most Hollywood stars' wedding budgets, and sails on mega yachts that wouldn't look out of place in Monaco. This isn't your typical humble communist leader. This is billionaire luxury, Pyongyang edition. Let's pull back the curtain on Kim Jong-un's ultra-private, ultra-luxurious life. From his $1.8 million Mercedes convoy to his floating palace of a yacht, and the jaw-dropping way he keeps it all under wraps. First, the convoy that costs more than a mansion. Kim doesn't just drive, he arrives. His personal convoy, valued at over $1.8 million, looks like a Bond villain's daydream. The centerpiece? A custom-built Mercedes-Maybach S600 Pullman Guard, armored like a tank and extended like a limousine. It's not just luxury, it's war-ready. This beast is built to withstand armor-piercing bullets, grenade attacks, and even gas poisoning. The tires? Run flat. The cabin? Pressurized. The driver? Likely military-trained. And here's the twist. North Korea is under heavy sanctions. So how did this luxury car even get into the country? Through a secretive black market trail stretching from Germany to China to Russia. Yep, Kim's ride is as stealthy as his missile program. When he visited Vladimir Putin in Russia, he brought his own toilet. Not kidding. Intelligence agencies believe he fears his excrement could be analyzed to assess his health. The yacht no one was supposed to see. Now imagine this. A 200-foot super yacht, gliding silently through North Korean waters like something straight out of a Bond villain's wish list. But this isn't fiction. It's real, luxurious, and strictly off the record. This floating palace is said to be stocked with luxury staterooms, mahogany-lined lounges, a cocktail bar, and even a karaoke setup. Because what's a dictatorship without a little late-night rendition of My Way in Korean? Preferably while sipping imported cognac under a gold chandelier. Kim Jong-un's yacht, believed to be based on high-end Western designs, is not just a status symbol, it's a mobile sanctuary. A place where the supreme leader can escape the world, plot geopolitics, or host close allies for hush-hush dinners that would make Monaco elites jealous. Where is it docked? Satellite images have repeatedly spotted it near Wonsan, a supposedly off-limits coastal zone in North Korea that doubles as Kim's personal playground. There, he's built an entire luxury villa compound with private beaches, marble walkways, tennis courts, and no sign of poverty for miles. Think French Riviera vibes, but surrounded by armed guards and anti-aircraft guns. And here's where it gets really wild. At one point, US analysts scanning satellite imagery actually mistook the yacht for a military vessel due to its massive size and secluded movements. It was only after high-res imagery and further analysis that they realized, nope, it's not a warship. It's just Kim's party boat in a country where internet access is banned and electricity is rationed. The sight of a $7 million yacht slicing across private waters isn't just ironic, it's surreal. But for Kim Jong-un, luxury is just another classified asset. Forget hypersonic missiles and nuclear warheads. Kim Jong-un's most extravagant weapons are far more flavorful. When he's not overseeing parades of marching soldiers or inspecting missile silos with a poker face, Kim indulges in a personal arms race of calories, cigars, and champagne. According to high-level defectors and intelligence reports, Kim once spent over $1 million in a single year, not on tanks or warheads, but on luxury alcohol and imported gourmet cheese. His liquor cabinet could rival royal vaults, with shelves reportedly stocked with Hennessy Paradis, Crystal, and vintage Dom Perignon, all flown in quietly through secret diplomatic channels. And then there's his infamous obsession with Swiss cheese, specifically Emmental, flown in from Switzerland by the crate. So serious is his dairy devotion that at one point, his rapid weight gain led to speculation of a cheese-related health crisis. Yes, the supreme leader of North Korea may have actually suffered a cholesterol problem from cheese. And the cigars. We're talking rare Cuban blends that even elite collectors struggle to get their hands on, some reportedly gifted directly from the Castro regime. But perhaps the most bizarre detail? Kim Jong-un allegedly sent agents overseas just to learn how to make the perfect Italian pizza. Imagine a North Korean spy walking into a Naples pizzeria, not to gather intelligence, but to perfect the crust on a margarita. Because when you're an isolated autocrat with unlimited power and no oversight, every slice really must be supreme. In a land where basic necessities are rationed, the leader's fridge looks like it belongs in a Michelin-starred restaurant in Paris. Kim's taste isn't just expensive, it's geopolitical cuisine with a twist of ego. Inside his Rongsong residence near Pyongyang, Kim lives like a tech billionaire, but with more guards and zero Wi-Fi. The estate is surrounded by electrified fences, minefields, and sniper towers. It's rumored to have an underground bunker network, a private train station, indoor shooting ranges, a horse stable, and yes, a private movie theater stocked with Hollywood classics. Kim is obsessed with movies. He reportedly has a collection of over 20,000 DVDs, and even made his generals watch James Bond for leadership inspiration. His father, Kim Jong-il, once kidnapped a South Korean film director and forced him to make North Korean blockbusters. No pressure. Kim doesn't do commercial. His private jet, the Ilyushin Il-62, is a Soviet-era plane remodeled into an airborne throne room. Leather seats, lavish interiors, and a security team that makes the Secret Service look underdressed. Despite claiming to reject Western luxury, Kim's plane reportedly uses imported European parts and often flies alongside a decoy aircraft to avoid potential attacks. When he traveled to Singapore for his summit with Donald Trump, 2 additional planes followed, one for security and one just for backup. That's not a visit, that's a royal invasion. All of this happens while the average North Korean survives on state-rationed corn and cabbage, with electricity limited to a few hours a day. It's the ultimate paradox, a regime that screams self-reliance while the leader eats imported Wagyu steak and sails on multi-million-dollar yachts. Kim Jong-un has weaponized secrecy, turning his private life into state-classified luxury. His wealth doesn't show up on Forbes, but it exists, hidden in convoys, bunkers, and secret seaside mansions. In a world where influencers compete for likes with supercars and selfies on private jets, Kim Jong-un is playing an entirely different game. You won't find him on Instagram flashing his Rolex or filming yacht tours on TikTok. His flex: state-run military parades, intercontinental missiles, and armchairs made of gold. He is, without question, the most mysterious billionaire on the planet. A leader who bans Western culture, but personally collects Hollywood DVDs and dines on imported Wagyu steak. It's not just hypocrisy, it's a masterclass in curated isolation and indulgence. So the next time someone says socialism and luxury don't mix, just remind them of the man drinking Hennessy on a $7 million yacht, in a country where the average citizen can't even Google the word yacht. Because while the people are told to sacrifice, Kim lives in a world where power is measured in missile launches and luxury comes with a silencer.